Hey everyone, welcome back to another hashtag trending with me, Ali Reza. A humanitarian crisis is in the making at the Belarus-Poland border where thousands of migrants are enduring freezing conditions. They are prevented from entering the European Union by Polish security forces. Stay with me to check out some social media reactions. The European Union accuses Belarus of endangering people's lives for political reasons, while Belarus and Russia accuse the bloc of showing hypocrisy for keeping the migrants out. Now, amid the blame game, temperatures at the border have dropped below freezing, resulting in the death of at least 7 migrants. Many have taken to social media to express sympathy with the desperate migrants who are stuck behind Polish borders. They say keeping these migrants in such terrible conditions just demonstrates the reality behind the so-called European democracy. Our first comment comes from Nexta. They wrote, "A large group of migrants go to the border. There are more and more migrants. They are not afraid of the cold or the terrible conditions in the camp. Their goal is to get into the EU at any cost and get to Germany." Pishti News wrote, "My heart cries out for these poor children. They throw tear gas at minors." Check it out. It is really sad to see an innocent kid go through all this. Erdem Roni wrote, "Boundaries are cruel, so-called democracy in Europe." With winter approaching and frustrations rising amid the forest of West Belarus, there's growing alarm amid aid workers that the number of migrant deaths from exposure to freezing conditions will increase sharply. Ruptly tweeted, "Migrants pass Belarusian checkpoint at Kuznica border crossing." Check it out. Our next tweet comes from Gapster. They wrote, "They have come a long way. If you were in their position, I bet you wouldn't stop trying. There's hardly a way to go back and they need food too. There's no such thing as an easy solution." Helen tweeted, "Migrants at Polish border flock to collect wood as crisis continues." Some social media users compare the situation of migrants at the Polish border with the Afghanistan's refugee crisis, where neighboring Iran opened up its borders to receive as many Afghan refugees as it could. They also believe that the root cause of Europe's refugee crisis is Western military intervention in countries like Afghanistan, Syria, and Iraq. Our next comment comes from Ash Carl. He wrote, "The Afghanistan crisis is getting worse. More than 5.5 million internally displaced, over 682,000 this year alone. A severe winter, food shortages, and an economy in free fall." Our next couple of comments are on Press TV's website. The first one by Ali UK reads, "This migrant crisis is because the white, racist, imperialist terrorists destroyed these people's countries." Our final comment comes from Omran. He wrote, "For 20 years, hiding behind the US, the Europeans, particularly the low-life newcomers to murderous NATO, have massacred Afghans, Syrians, and Iraqis. Now the same scoundrels are denying their atrocities to avoid the price they must be blamed for, destroying the lives and livelihoods of the same disposed families. And with that, we have reached the end of this edition of Hashtag Trending. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.